Greetings, fellow subscribers, and welcome to Brain Scratch Commentaries, episode of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, episode
1.
Chapter 2,
Episode
3.
An episode of episode 1. That's awesome. Great way to start off the commentary.
We're already doing this.
By the way,
fans dependent.
I never got. Why do you say, "Hello, fellow subscribers"? Do you subscribe to your own channels or something?
I am subscribed to Brain Scratch.
All right, Sonic 4.
The adventure begins.
It's already begun.
Fuck you, Dashpad. I can walk up the wall.
Glad you know what I was going for. Fuck you, Dashpad. I got the spin dash.
Fuck you, Spin Dash. I have the Homigus hack.
It's for me. It's just weird that after having only played this on the iPhone, the fact that you actually see his feet whirl just by running normally, because you don't get that on the iPhone version at all unless you hit an actual speed boost. He just runs.
That
You gotta have
that
a
and
speed boost, or you're lucky with a loop.
Yeah.
But you're like the spinny feet is a rare occurrence in the iPhone version, considering it's the E3 build.
good thing though. It looks like shit.
Well, I still
sorry, it
prefer
does.
having the spinny feet in a classic Sonic game. It feels like a Sonic game when he's running like
Yeah,
that.
I'm just talking about the iPhone version of it.
Yeah.
In this version, it has this sweet blur effect that actually manages to hide how cheesy the animation itself is, and that's all good by me. Ah, good, you actually made it into the ring.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you miss it on your
I-
first pass, it's likely you're going to miss it entirely because the game forces you off screen.
It doesn't
That's
really
happened to me.
force you off screen until a few seconds later, but the physics kind of make it hard to get back to the ring.
These special stages are just some of the most fucking annoying things I've ever played in my life.
What is it
Yeah,
that you hate about them?
I will just again. So far I've only played these on the iPhone version, but just I hated the Sonic 1 special stages anyway. So just bringing them back was annoying. But just having to on the iPhone, it forces you to just use the tilt, and it just doesn't fucking work. It's so frustrating.
No, because you know what? With the tilt feature in the iPhone version, it just doesn't work fast enough. Like, you can do a hard 90-degree turn, and the game just lags behind it, and it makes the special stages just that more frustrating. I really got to try it with a D-pad or analog stick if you have it, because
It is
it's
a
so
lot
much
better
that way.
And they're still
Just the
frustrating
bumpers,
as hell later on.
That's not to say the special stages are good because of it. I hate the special stages entirely, but
They're
Too many
at least
bumpers as well. That
playable.
just fuck you up.
High-speed athletics, by which we mean swinging on vines.
Swinging on vines.
Which isn't all that high speed, I should mention. But
Yeah, what did you guys think about every act that getting its own subtitle as well?
I like
Okay.
that.
there are
into it.
some that I wish they had. There are some where I wish they just had the opportunity to use some kind of punny name or some kind of pop culture reference. I'm disappointed they didn't take it. Like, we'll get to one in Mad Gear Zone that I really wish they should have used, but unfortunately they didn't.
You didn't faceplant into that bubbles there. I'm impressed.
I have
we
reflexes
played
of a god when tired, which is usually not the way it's supposed to work.
We've played this game too many times, and it's only been out for less than a week.
That is the one thing that pisses me off about this game's level design is when it springboards you into a bubbles chain. It's just, ugh.
You have no way of reacting fast enough the first time you play it.
No way. No chance in hell.
Want to get past the vines? Let go of the vine at the apex of the swing.
Wait, you're not leaving an active Splash Hill for Special Stage 7, are you?
No.
You can get them on
You're
the
doing
way.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Yes, we know, but he can do them all on the playthrough, so ha.
What do you guys think of the music?
It's worthy to be Sonic music, but it's not that great.
It just sort of barely makes it, but it would probably be better if it didn't all sound like dying cat synth.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
I like
really
it. I
hear
like
the
it, but
dying
I don't
cat.
think. I don't think it's some of them June Tenoy's best work, if I'm honest.
Like Mad
It could've been
Gear.
better, but I've heard worse.
Yeah, Mad Gear and Lost Labyrinth were actually pretty damn good. Splash Hill is okay, and some of the casino stuff is forgettable, but I really like the new second act music.
No,
I think
I think all of Casino
Street
Street is
really good.
yeah. I think all of Casino Street Zone is entirely forgettable. My favorite of the tracks is Splash Hill Act 2, and that's about it. Like, it's a good soundtrack, not the best of the Sonic series, but it's passable. I have it on my iPod, so that means something to me.
It is deemed iPod worthy.
Yeah.
I think
It's the
the
highest
problem,
compliment you can give to anything mediocre. Go ahead.
the problem with the Symptom wasn't that June Snow actually tried to track down the original sound equipment for the Mega Drive, but you can find it anywhere.
Yeah, Sega doesn't keep track of their shit, apparently. I
Also,
assume
I
that's
like,
also why
Didn't I forgot the guy's name. The director of the games now. Who is he?
Yuzuka.
Izuka. He hated the way Splash Hill Zone sounded at first, but Sono just said, "Fuck you, I like the way it sounds."
Now, was it actually him, or was it just another guy at Sonic Team? Because I thought it was just some random guy at Sonic Team. Because he's the director, if he didn't like it, he could actually make Sonoy change it. I just heard that it was like a random guy. I was like, June, that's not very good. And June was like, I don't give a shit, mate. I'm keeping it.
Wait, from what I've heard, it was Izuka. You're right, though. If it was really him, wouldn't he have the power to change it anyway?
He would have. Yeah.
I didn't hear a name. I just heard the word producer.
Yeah.
By which I thought they meant Izuka, but it could have been, someone a bit lower on the chain of command. I don't really get the sense.
I mean, the final build sounds just fine, so.
Yeah, but the final build sounds exactly like the old build, so it's not really. Oh.
Well, hopefully, I hope next time that he decides to produce the sound, the music in a direction that's similar to Sonic 3, because I like those instruments a lot more than the instruments used in Sonic 1 and 2.
I like the fact that they tried to make it sound old school, but the slight problem I had with it is that the Sonic series, whatever console they've gone on, they've always tried to push the system to its limits, which is why, of course, when they did Sonic CD on the Mega CD, they didn't use Genesis style synth; they used real instruments. So I think part of me is
they use CD quality audio.
Exactly. So part of me, I can understand why they went for the Mega Drive style sound instrumentation, but I just think if they were really trying to be true to what the franchise was back in the day, they would have just used real instruments and just made it, possibly make it sound like Mega Drive, like the way it would have sounded, but use real instruments.
Well, if they were really trying to be true to what the Genesis was trying to be, Sonic would have black eyes.
Classic
Ruined
model.
forever.
Damn you, Dimps!
It's all Dimps' fault.
Damn you, Dimps, for using the goddamn Rush engine for this.
My coffee's cold. Dimps.
So, did you guys actually care about them using modern Sonic? Well, we say modern, he's been used for way more years than Classic was, but do you guys have a problem with it?
I prefer modern Sonic, personally.
I don't care.
I do as well.
I didn't care as long as the game played like a Genesis game, which it doesn't. So.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of stupid though, because there are certain people on certain forums who look at the load screen with the classic Sonic sprite and say that's unfair. They're misportraying the game because the actual character design is different. I'm just like, what?
Hey, it's Sonic 3D Blast's beta boss music.
It's craptastic Carnival Zone.
I thought that was Spring Stadium Zone.
No, that's the music for Casino Street Act 1, actually.
And swing and a miss.
This is probably the most reused boss battle in all the games, because it's reused in 3 and K, it's reused in Advanced 1. It's probably been reused in more games.
And it's made even easier with the addition of the homing attack. You don't even
On top
have
of that,
to
it's been reused in about 600 different ROM hacks. So yeah. Most of us
like
are
another
basic.
fucking life.
I just, you know, the problem with that is that in terms of the load, oh shit.
Yeah, that happens like every part.
That happens
At
all
Brains
the time.